Hello, my crafty family. I am Alessa, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we are going to talk about episode 269 of Craft Roulette. It was on Friday the 31st of May, and we had Amanda and Kelly as mother-daughter duo. And the parameter for this week were a square card, butterfly has a color palette, element clouds or cloudy, and random tide. So, for this, I had in mind Father's Day. Picture that dad on a lazy Sunday, and both my son and my son-in-law have their wife who has an hammock, and that was what I had for them, thinking about them, right? So let's dive in how I did it. It's like I said, dad lazy Sunday, hat tipped low, they are just having a good time on the hammock, gently rocking. So, and it's, let's say, pretty blue sky. That's what we wish for them on Father's Day. So I'll show you how I made it. The square card is not one of my favorite, I will tell you. But I made a 5x5 card. The way that I did it, I used a 5x7 that I already had, and I just cut the 2 inches so I have the square 5x5, and then I layered the different element on my card. So instead of the traditional, masculine neutrals, since we had the butterfly elements, the butterfly color palette and the cloud element. So I played a little bit on that. So I have the teal for the background, and the father's wearing a teal colored shirt, and we have the clouds that are layered. I have several layers of clouds. So this layer one in the back is on a soft gray one, and I put the white, and I had my brush. I just wiped the brush on it that has a blue to give that depth element, to have those different layers. So that's how I cover the cloud element for my card. And also, I had put some foam tape just underneath, to give that also the layer of difference between the focal image and the background. And I have all those stitch cutting dies. Whew, I'll get it. I got my second shot of shingles, and I'm still a little bit in the cloud. Okay, and then for just the fun of it, I had repeated the same colors for my background with the postage kind of square die cut that have the different blues of you, which is my color. And that's how I came up with it. And you'll say I missed one, right? The tide. The hammock is tied on the pole. See that right there? So it's tied in there. So let's say once again that I started with a 5x5 square base. I had blended different colors that has the navy and the top color fading with the different pale blue at the bottom. I cut the postage stamp, in it's like giving it an instant frame. And I also have the black that is like probably a 1/4 inch smaller to make the difference between my image and my background. And from that, I also use like a distress craft to frame the father image, also to give that the different 3D dimension that I like about my card. And then I cut my clouds. I have used the blue on the surrounding of it, and I outline all those with the wick of Stella to give that little glowy feeling of the cloud. And that's about it. So I think that I will recap with you once again what I did with my card, and that was it. A wrap up for the Father's Day in the parameters of this week. So we have the square card, the butterfly colors all over, and like the monarch butterfly they have that orange kind of color and the blues, so that's where I got all that. I have my clouds in there, and the hammock is tied to the base. So we got it once again for this week. Hope I'll see you again, and you know what you need to do, right? You will like, subscribe, Comment on the bottom if you are thinking about that. If you enjoyed this inspired color palette and you like my kind of funky, not always straight, maybe type of tanking, I'm telling you, I will get it. So please do so. Tell me in the comment below. What do you think? Who you will send it to? And don't forget, tie up all your loose ends and keep crafting. See ya.